Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Heart Centered Tarot. As always, my name is Marina and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. Welcome to Mondays with Marina. This is my opportunity to do some personal readings for you guys. And the way that I do them is I generally use the Fickle Finger of Fate award to decide who gets the readings. And you'll be able to see it as it spins around and blah, 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 blah. So, how do you get in for an opportunity to get a reading? Well, in the comment section below, simply type in #coffee. And we'll collect those those entries, and I'll pick 3 or 4 people at a time, and we'll do the your questions then. So if you're a winner, please put your question in at that time. Don't put it in beforehand because I'll miss it, and I don't want to be going back and forth scrolling to see what's there and what's not. And besides, you know what? Sometimes that can take a little bit of time, and you want me to do readings, not be scrolling up and down. So, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Hello, Jackie B. Hello, Maureen D'Amico and Janice. Nice to see you guys here. I know some of you are kind of in the background. You're lurking. That's all right. That's perfectly acceptable. Lurk away. The only thing that I'll ask is please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already done so, it doesn't cost you anything. So by all means, go in there and do that. Subscribe. It helps me to grow the channel, obviously. So, and if you enjoy the content on my channel, make sure to share it with others that maybe don't know who I am, haven't been introduced to me, or whatever the case may be. So, okay. Hello, Sarah and Sherry. Hello, Sherry. Jackie B. Nice to see you here. Phil. Hello, Phil. Old Silver. Nice to see you. Debbie Smith. Artsy Girl Marilyn. Oh my gosh, Jackie B. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys for for being here with me. Okay. I thought that I was over the hoarseness. I think that for the most part I am, but every once in a while it just, yeah. Hello, Melissa R. and artist Liz, Jean Kavanaugh. Nice to see you here. And did I say hi to Sherry, my sister from another meester? So I hope that you guys are having a good Monday so far. It is Monday. It's the beginning of a new week, the beginning of a whole bunch of new things. And for my part, after I'm done with this show, I have to go vote. Calgary is having its vote day in Calgary. So I have to go and do my civic duty, and I'm going to do that. And just to give you an example of how things are a little different up here than they are in the US, the polling station that I'll be going to is about a 15-minute walk, possibly a 3-minute car ride, depending on what we decide to do. When we get in there, might have to wait 10, 15 minutes, depending on how big the lineup is. I'll go in, I'll show them my driver's license. It has my name and my address on it. And they'll double check, they'll give me the form, and I go vote. And that's it. That's it. I don't have to drive for hours and hours. I don't have to do anything special. I'm on the rolls. I show up with my ID, and that's it. So, Sherry says, just got home and waiting for dinner to be delivered. That's the best kind of dinner, Sherry. Yeah, absolutely. the best kind. I agree with that. So, um, I am, excuse me, really, really feeling it. It's not unusual um, up here for the weather to change drastically. Earlier, when I did a show with Blaine, and I was in short sleeves. It was hot. Right. Yeah, about an hour ago, I had to go change, put on a sweater. I'm cold. I've got socks on. Anyway, yeah, there you go. Hello, Anita K. Nice to see you. Um, mm, Maureen D'Amico, perfect. Mailed in your ballot. They received it. Yeah. I apologies. Hello, Phyllis from Tennessee. Um, yeah, we haven't we haven't gone into like mail-in voting and whatnot. We really don't need to. It's not a difficult process up here. So there you go. Hello, TW. And I did say hi to Artist Liz, didn't I? Yes. And Sherry says, "Oh yeah, dragging it. Oh, I know. It's been a long day and I feel like crap." Yeah. And you know that's the thing when you live with other people or when you have small children. One of them gets sick. As soon as one starts to get better, another one gets sick, and it goes on and on and on until everybody in the house is sick, and then it goes back to the first one. So there. All right, beautiful day in South California. Nice, nice, Allie. Fabulous, fabulous. Okay, all right. Um, as I said, don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe. And hello, Suzanne. Nice to see you. Bunny Young, nice to see you. Oh, you're more than welcome. I love this. I love this. I will remind you if you're interested in booking a reading with me, you can do so on my website, which is Marina's heartcenteredtarot.com. If you go on there, you'll be able to see not only the readings that I offer, but the classes that I offer. Take a look at the testimonials. Take a look at what people have said about what my readings are like. And I'll tell you, I do them through Zoom. They are recorded if you want. And now is a good time. Well, anytime is a good time to get a reading, but particularly now, because it gives you an opportunity to have a little bit of an overview of what you can expect, not only over the next couple of months, but even in the new year. Things that are coming up, things that maybe you're anticipating or you're not anticipating. You know, forearmed is forewarned, or forewarned is forearmed, right? So it is one of the investments that you make in your future that is going to pay dividends. It really will. The information that comes up is it's just amazing. So what you're getting here with kind of a quick little 2-3 card read is you're getting an overview. You're getting something that is just very quick, very general, and sometimes it helps to be able to get into things a little deeper. Let's put it that way. Okay, all right. Let's do some readings. Whoops, come on, add to stage. Why are you not working? There we go. Okay. And I'll draw the first 3 names. And Sarah, wonderful. Sarah, if you would like to type in your question, please, that would be great. And after Sarah, da, 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 Maureen D'Amico. Yay! Okay, and after Maureen, who do we have? And you all know if my own name comes up, yeah, we'll just pick someone else. And Old Silver. Yay! Alrighty, you guys. Please put in your questions. And Maureen, got you. And Sarah, got you. Okay. Old Silver. Put your question in. And hello, Gloria. And just going down. Old Silver says, yay! All right, put your question in. All right. So while we're waiting on Old Silver, we'll get started with Sarah. And Sarah says, will my new venture be successful? Okay. And wait, before I do that, okay, Selenite Junkie, if you would like to get in for a chance to win a reading, please type in #coffee in the comment section below. And if the Fickle Finger of Fate picks you, then you can type in your question. All right, okay. And still wait, Old Silver, is my health going to settle down? Well, let's see. Okay. And Sarah says, will my new venture be successful? And I apologize for the lozenge in my mouth. But it's either that or me clear my throat every 3 seconds. Okay. Will it be successful? Well, I get battle to the end, or end to the battle, sorry. So I think that while this has been a little bit of a struggle to get things going and to get things where you want them to be, I think that it is coming to an end. Okay, fixing the problem. So something that you have that you're starting is going to offer people another solution, something else that they can do. And I'm also drawn to what looks like the Two of Wands. See behind her, and that's putting out the intention. So you're doing what you need to, and okay, burdens and responsibility. So you might want to. Is it going to be successful? I think it is, but I think that you want to maybe focus what it is that you want to do on something a little smaller and let it grow organically rather than trying to do everything for everyone. So I think you're definitely on the right path. It's just, don't give yourself more of a headache than you need. So I hope that is helpful to you. Okay. And Maureen D'Amico would like a message from her brother Kevin. Okay. We'll go to the connections deck for that. Kevin. Mm. Maureen, I'm getting the feeling that Kevin gave the best hugs, that he was just like big, just like a big teddy bear. And hello, Maria. And Maria, if you would like to get in for a reading, please type in hashtag coffee in the comment section. And if you get chosen, then we will do a reading. And then I'll ask you to put the question in. Okay. Hello, Patrick Duncan. Nice to see you here. Okay. Kevin. Kevin says right now he has got renewed energy. He's feeling much better. He's got stamina, and it makes me think that while he was here, it was it was a little difficult for him towards the end. I get the feeling that he just felt really tired and almost like he gave up. So, but he's doing much better now. He's also got clarity. He says, "I can see clearly now." So, if he was doing anything to if he was doing anything towards the end that you didn't agree with, just understand that a lot of it had to do with fear on his end. And he couldn't see what was in front of him, but he can certainly see it now. And yeah, endurance, a lot to go through. I think he is acknowledging that, your road has not necessarily been an unchallenging one. And so he is saying you've gone through a lot. He recognizes that you've gone through a lot. And so I'm not sure, Maureen, if your mom has passed, but I'm feeling like a mother, grandmother energy that is there with him. And they're saying, yes, they appreciate some of the struggles that you've had to deal with, but they want you to know that they're always there for you. All you have to do is just reach out. So I hope, Maureen, that answers that question. Okay. Whoops. And Old Silver, is my health going to settle down? Well, I normally don't like to read on health because I'm not a doctor, right? So, don't take health advice from a tarot reader. But the energy, let's take a look at the energy around you and see what we have there. You're welcome, Maureen. I hope that made sense. Okay. What is Old Silver's? Okay, well, I shuffled, and you too get into the battle. Love and connection, and vitality boost. So, energetically, are things going to get better for you? I would say yes. Yes, they are. And if that has to do with your health, I think that given the vitality card, I think that you're going to start to feel better. So I hope that resonates with you. Sounds you're more than welcome. Hey, absolutely. Okay. And Oh my. Excuse me. Apologies for that. Okay, let's pick three more. And remember, if if you would like to get in for a reading, please type in #coffee. Excuse me, in the comment section, and we'll let the wheel decide. And you're going to have a chance to see the wheel right now. Okay. And our first winner in this round is Jackie B. All right, and Jackie, please post your question. And then we have dum 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 dum. Artist Liz, yes. So Liz, put your question in. And then we have Selenite Junkie. Okay. So Selenite Junkie, please put your question in the comment section. All righty. So has anyone? Thank you, artist. Okay. All right. So Jackie B, Artist Liz, and Selenite Junkie, please post your questions. Artist Liz is there. Jackie B is there. And Selenite Junkie, please put your question in. Oh, Old Silver, don't worry about it. You know what? There are some times when it's difficult, obviously, for us to read on personal health because, we're, like I say, we're not doctors, but we can sometimes take a look at the energy around you, and you can make kind of some assumptions from there. But do not replace your doctor's advice with a tarot reader. That's all I'm saying. Okay, Selenite Junkie, please post your question or I will pick someone else. Okay, not seeing anything. Oh, all righty. So let's go back to the stage and we'll pick someone else. And who do we have? TW. All righty. TW, please post your question in the comment section. Yay! Okay, so Selenite Junkie just put her question in. Okay, so TW, go ahead, put your question in as well, and I will get to you. Yep, just saw it. Okay. So let's do Jackie B. Jackie B says, what message do my spirit guides have for me about my girls' trip I go on this week? Well, all righty then. How will Jackie B's trip go? How Jackie B's trip go this week? Da, da, da. Okay, look, I shuffled. Again, we start off with end to the battle. I think that is probably a message for the collective. And that is, whatever it is that we have been struggling with, we're getting to the end of it. Things are going to improve. Things are going to get better. We've been Oh, thank you, Melissa R. Thank you for being here. Absolutely, I will do that for you. Thank you very much. So, into the battle. Ooh, Jackie, change is coming. Change is coming, and uh, and boredom inactivity. Okay, so I think that if you if you haven't already made plans to kind of do some things on your own during this trip, go ahead and make those plans, because if there's going to be one or two people in your group that are all of a sudden going to not want to participate, not want to go do this or go do that, be ready to go and do them by yourself. And I think that that will you'll be happier when you're doing that. So yeah, absolutely. Just being called to pull another card. So what is what is this? Haha. Okay. This is from the Gateway of Light activation, and I get I am present. Light body activation, accepting the divine within. So yes, ma'am, you get out there, and if there's something that you want to do on this trip and nobody wants to do it with you, go ahead and do it by yourself. You're going to be just fine. And maybe that's exactly the way that it's meant to be, is you're supposed to do it by yourself. There you go. I hope that's helpful, Jackie. Okay. Artist Liz, may I have a message from my mom, Margaret, for the rest of the year? Okay. What does Margaret want to say? What does Margaret want to say to Liz? Okay. Okay. Liz, for you, I start off again with endurance. A lot to go through. So I think that, mom is acknowledging that things have not been easy. Things have been a challenge, and sometimes coming at you when you least expect it. But you've got what it takes to make it through. You've got what it takes to see it through to the end. Um, I also get harmony, see both sides. This is the fact that you have had challenges has allowed you to be more um, to be more of an empath, um, to meet people where they are. And adversity isn't always something that we see as a positive, but I think that mom is saying, you know what, you can understand. Um, yeah, you can understand what people are going through. He's also saying, yeah, escapism. Okay, sensitivity is needed. So, be gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself. You can only do what you can do. You can't do more. And your mom is acknowledging that, yeah, there are times when it's escapism looks really, really good, uh, because you've been through so much. um, she understands sometimes your need to just shut the door and lock things away. And she's saying, yeah, be gentle to yourself. If that's what you need, then that's exactly what you go with. So Yeah, there you go. She's a lovely energy. She really is. Just lovely. Okay. And then we've got Selenite Junkie. Should I pursue certification in EFT tapping? What advice can they give me? Okay. You're welcome, Liz. Yes. Okay. EFT tapping, Selenite Junkie. Uh, well, I had a couple cards fall out, so we'll go with them. I start off with reward for effort. So if you continue with the certification, obviously you're going to get something out of it. There is going to be a reward at at the end of it. I think you're going to feel good about having completed it. I then got not as expected. So it could be that maybe the outcome of the course isn't exactly what you thought it was going to be. Then again, maybe you thought that you were doing this just for fun, and it turns out that maybe you can make a career out of it or do something with it. Um, then I get reconnect and relive past. So um, this could help you actually. Okay. I think that as you continue with the course, you're going to find that there are things in there in the course that are going to resonate with you personally, and I think that you're going to be able to reconnect to some things in the past uh, that were either unpleasant or maybe some things that memories that you wanted to go back to and relive. And I think through the course you'll find that you're able to do that. So um, what what advice would they give you? I think just persistence. Just go with it. um, okay. I also get discontent, loss, and abundance and prosperity. Okay, that's, you know what? I don't think that you've made up your mind yet about how you want this to go. I think that you can see both sides of it, and you can say no, it's not for me, or you can say, oh yeah, this is going to work out. And I think your guides are letting you know that the decision is yours. Do you want to move forward and be unhappy with the course, or do you want to look at it as an opportunity? And they're there for you. They're there to support you. So I hope that that is helpful. Okay. And then we've got TW, who says, my sister is very ill and the long-term disability insurance is giving her the runaround. Will she get the LTD? She's running out of money. Okay. So I'm going to focus in, TW, on your energy in this. It's difficult to read on someone when I don't have their permission. So reading on your sister would be kind of like, peering into your neighbor's house, right? You don't really want anyone doing that unless you're invited in. So I'm not going to read on that specifically, but I'm going to read on your energy. So hopefully that is going to bring you a little clarity. And that's I mentioned that, guys, only because it's a matter of integrity, right? So yeah, to specifically read for someone else, yeah, it's a challenge. But TW, what's in store for TW? Okay, I get friendship and company, and I can't notice. Yeah, there's two girls in there, so that could be if if TW is a girl, that could be you and your sister. Um, take a leap, um, take action, and support system. So your I think that you and your sister rely a lot on each other. I think that you are each other's support system. So that being the case, you can certainly advocate for her. So if she's having a difficult time filling something out or doing something, I think that you're willing to step in and do whatever it takes, and that has to be difficult when you're worried about a family member who you know may not be in a financial situation to be able to do things in the future. But I also take a leap of action. It could be you just needing to um, get your sister to put a little pressure um, on them. I think that because she is in a weakened state, she's not always able to advocate for herself. So um, you need to do that. I just noticed what artist Liz said. You may need to get a disability lawyer. I think that may not be a bad idea for your sister to do that. And depending on how long it's been, um, that a letter from a solicitor might just be able to kind of move things along, and and yes, innocent potato hospitals have social workers who might be able to help. So there is that. So yeah, take a leap, take action, contact some of those people, or talk to your sister and have your sister contact them, and that might get things moving. So I hope that is helpful to you, and yeah, much love to you and your sister. It's not easy. I know it's not easy. I fully appreciate that. All righty. So let's do let's do some more. And okay, who's on our list next? We have da, 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 Acadian Proud. Yay! Wonderful. Eileen, put your question in. And then we have da 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 Philip. Uh, Philip, put your question in. And last in this round is da, 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 da. Myrna is Nora. All righty then. Myrna is Nora. Please put your question in. Okay. Da, da, da. Oh, thank you, Maureen. Thanks for being here. Okay. Phil Erman. I got that. Thank you. Okay. So, Acadian Proud and Myrna, please put your questions in. Okay, Acadian, I got you. Hello, Don Turner. Hey. And Myrna, I got you. Excellent. All right. Yeah, look at that. me in full focus again. All right. So Acadian Proud wants to know, do my parents, Clara and Norman, have a message for me or their grandson? Well, let's see. Do they have a message for you? Whoops. Before I even started to shuffle this fell out. And that is content, comfortable. They're happy. They're happy where they are. They want you to be happy. They, um, okay. Dad is saying that sometimes you can be a little hard headed, you can be a little stubborn, and you want things to go a particular way. So just understand that, yeah, you want to be comfortable. You want to be comfortable. And what else? What else do I have? Memories, reminiscences. They're pointing out that they left the earth plane with a lot of really, really good, fond memories. They really had a good time while we're here. And it's funny because I don't know if you noticed, but both of these cards, the animals have horns. And I think yeah, you said, yeah, you inherited their stubbornness. I think, yeah, this is some from dad, some from mom. Um, what else do we have? Associates and fateful ties. I think that they are really with you quite a lot in terms of your in the things that you're doing. You're motivated quite a lot by the little whispers that you kind of know are coming from them. So they want you to know that they're comfortable where they are. They want you to be comfortable. And another card that popped out was connection. Okay, this is it says, yeah, beyond the physical, I am with you. And yeah, they are always there. They're about a talk away. It's like um what I'm getting from them is, just, you want to talk to us? Talk to us. Talk to us. Absolutely. Just bring it on. Bring it on. So yeah, they are always with you is the main message that I'm getting here. So I hope Eileen, that resonates with you. Okay. And then we have Phil. And Phil says, my cancer is gone. Yay, but not celebrating just yet. My brother passed and left me a significant amount of money. What do I do with it? Okay. Well, let me go to the connections cards and see if we can get your brother to come through. And well done for you for beating the cancer. Just say, I have beat cancer. It is done. There is no more cancer. It is done. Okay. And what does your brother have to say? Okay. Okay. So I get escapism. Okay. Sensitivity is needed. I think that What your brother is wanting you to do is to see this money as something that is going to give you an opportunity to do things that perhaps you might not otherwise be able to do. Okay, so um, right now you're still in that hazy judgment, checked out kind of phase. Um, having gone through treatment or whatever it was um, that you had to go through. Yes, there are times when that hazy judgment comes in. So wait until you are feeling a little better before you start making decisions about what you're going to do with that money. He is very much communicating with you, and I get communication message for you. There, he had a hard time expressing himself. Um, and this, I'm getting the feeling that he is saying that he wants you to do with this money what is going to make you happy. So if that means you're going to put it in a bank account and sit on it and just watch it grow, and that is what's going to make you happy, then do that. Um, if there is something that a reward that you want to give yourself, something that you have always contemplated doing, but either didn't never had the time or the resources or whatnot, he's saying now is the time. Now is the time. Go ahead and just do it. Just live. Use that money to live in a way that would honor your brother. That would give him pleasure knowing that, yeah, he left it to you for good reason. So, Phil, I hope it's helpful. Alrighty. And Myrna says, may I have a message from Mom Carol? All right. Myrna, what does Carol want to say to Myrna? What does Carol? You're welcome, Philip. What does Carol want to say to Myrna? Oh. Well, Myrna, the first thing that I'm picking up on is um, she realizes that she made some mistakes, that she sometimes reacted in a way that was unexpected, and that wasn't her intention, but she just didn't always have the ability to put into words how she was feeling, and there was a lot of times that she was very, very frustrated, and I think that her life was not an easy one. So, hello, Jules. She's saying, yeah, you're a teacher and knowledge. Let me pull a few more because I think I know where this is going. Um, Caution, suspicious activity, and liberate, bound by struggle. Okay. So Myrna, what Carol is saying is, my struggles in life were a good example for you to know that you don't have to go through the same thing. So, you're if you are staying in something just for the sake of staying in something, you might want to rethink that. If you're you can choose to liberate yourself, or you can choose to be bound by the struggle. It's up to you. She's saying um, you're stronger than you realize, and um, you're capable of handling a lot more than you realize. So don't back yourself into a corner. And yeah, she says you're in a cancer battle. Okay, uh, swift. This is swift, quick outcome. So I think she understands not only kind of what you're going through, but she's also um, she wants me to go back to the you're stronger than you realize. You're stronger than you think that you can. You know, you can do whatever needs to be done. You can succeed a lot in being a part of your own cure. I don't know where I'm getting that from, but it's like you'd be an active participant in your um, cure, and it's yeah. I'm getting feline energy as well, which is and what I'm getting from that is cats will always end up on their feet, right? Um, so I think she's saying you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You're going to participate in your own healing, and that is going to be absolutely fabulous. So, hello, Rhonda B. Thank you for being here. Oh, the cat found the cancer. Okay, yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. But yeah, mom, hold on. All right, never mind. Let's go to the activations deck here and see if there's anything else that comes through. Uh, ooh, fabulous. Look, this is angelic frequency. Okay, the message here, and this is fine print, so I got to put on my glasses. Okay. The message here is angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. All right. Okay. So there you go. Mom is saying, like I said, you're going to get through this. The angels are with you. She is helping with the treatment from the other side. You are. This is something that you're going to overcome because you are stronger than you think you are. Wow, that's a beautiful message from mom. I like that. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. Ah, yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine you do. Especially, yeah, I think especially when we're sick. Yeah, that's usually when no matter how old you are, no matter whether you're male or female, that's when you want your mama. So I totally get that. All righty. Thank you, Marina. I hope that resonated with you. Wonderful. All righty, you guys. Well, listen, we are at 54 minutes in, and like I said, I do have to, um, I do have to go vote tonight. So I'm going to cut out a few minutes early. Yeah, but in the meantime, thank you. I, I forgot to say hi to Viviani. I saw you come in, and in my head, I said, "Oh, hey, Viviani," and that's as far as it went. So, um, thank you for spending part of your afternoon here with me. Thank you for being so kind patient, understanding, and supportive of each other in the chat. That always makes me feel so good when I see that you are there for each other, right? You share information, you share insights, you share all kinds of things, and that's what this is all about. And I am absolutely excited about that. Before I forget, on Saturday, the 25th, it's the 11th Shine Your Light event. So please plan on joining me. I'll be going live at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That will be 3:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So come and join me, and we are going to have a fabulous time. And thank you very much, Phyllis. That is wonderful. Thank you so much. That is very kind of you. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you around. All right. Love to all. Bye for now.